0 pence here. I've come out into the woods today, and I wanted to do a couple of shout outs for some people and show you around the little wood that I found. It is miles away, but it's not miles away from my house. It's just round the corner. Literally I timed it, took me 4.5 minutes to get here, and I cut through a little gap, so 4.5 minutes, and I'm basically, I might as well be in the middle of nowhere, because to get in I've had to put on my wellies, as they say, and I've brought Max over today as well, just for a little bimble and the woods, so I'll be letting him off later. But yeah, I'd like to do a couple of shout outs. One for Ramdor 72 Richie, who I met all but briefly at Prepper Meet when I asked him to excuse me in the line. He was very gracious, he got out of the way. And the other one is Ginger Bruce, who I've had quite a bit of contact with, him and Mark from MTFU. Firstly, on a sad note, my mum passed away not too long ago, and I'd like to say thank you to all those at MTFU that sent the wreath. It was amazing. I've only just been, to be quite honest, I've only just been able to talk about it, and I'm going to take this opportunity out here to say thank you to MTFU and all the people that sent the wreath and the support. Thanks guys, it was brilliant. From Mark from MTFU, also Essex Survival and Bushcraft, I've had quite a lot of contact with him. He's a great guy, brilliant laugh. He's been down the forge a couple of times to see us, me and James the Bushcraft blacksmith, but I've come out today to get away from all that and get away from knives and just reflect for a little while. And I'd like to say also big thank you to my mate, and I do regard him as a mate, my mate Mac Tightwad. He's been keeping an eye on me. He's a great bloke. Mike Smith, also brilliant bloke. And do the shout out for Richie, Ramdor 72. I'm in, mate. I've already said I was, but I thought this would be a more salubrious surroundings, to say the least. To do this, I'll give you a quick look around later. So I've come over here and I sort of skeletonized some kit and brought it over with me. I'll sort of go through that because I wanted to stand here and have a chat and have a drink. Now, this is the bag that Mac Tightwad made me, but if you've seen the videos from the forge lately, they're all hanging up on pegs in a workstation, so I ended up with an empty bag. But this bag is so nice, I had to use it. It's been around my neck for ages now with the knives in it. Days I've carried it, I carry it there, carry it back. When I'm showing people, I put my knives in it. But we've made an area now where they can be on permanent display, but it don't mean it won't get used at prepper meets. And in here is my fuel bottle. There's a small tarp, my cooking kit. This in here, a small cooking kit, a small tarp, my first aid kit, which is hanging on a tree, handy, just in case something goes wrong. Just going through a few things. There's my water, as I say, and my cook kit is in here. And I'm going to put the tarp out. I'm going to have a brew in a minute. Here is my cook kit, stainless steel mug that I got from Spain. It cost me €3. I replaced the plastic knob on the top with a stainless steel one, which I had about. There's a small utensil holder down there from IKEA, and a windshield made from a condensed milk tin, it's working really well because the wind's coming this way. Now I'll let you have a look around the woods. Even in the winter this place is well secluded. Unfortunately when it dries up, as you can see, there are footpaths everywhere. But I've just come over here today to do a bit of filming. There's my small tarp that I was carrying in that bag. All this went in the bag. It's the first aid kit up there. Where I can get it where I know it is. And I'm just waiting for this to boil down here to make a cup of bovril. Now over in the corner here, champing at the bit, he's already had a run. It's been running for about, well, it's no good counting how many hours they run for because it don't matter, because he'll sit down under the chair, fall asleep for 5 minutes and want to do it all over again. Stop it and stop moaning. Stop it. Stop it and stop moaning. Come here. You just want to cuddle, don't you? Hey, you just want to be petted, don't you? Yeah. He's getting old now, but he's still really, really fit. And as you can see, I tethered him because I've got that water boiling down there and I don't want him anywhere near it. I don't want a vet bill. That's why he's tethered to the tree, because he's nosy and his nose would go straight in it and I'll be straight up the vets. He's doing his favourite pastime now when he's not chasing squirrels or birds out of the trees. He's rubbing his nose in the dirt. I think he likes to sneeze. I'm just waiting for my kettle to boil. When it does, I'll be making myself a drink. But going back to some of the things that I've found doing this YouTubing and stuff, you see, it's really, really interesting the amount of different people you meet that are really into it, you know, of all ages. My kettle is boiling, as they say. You see by the steam coming out of there. I've got a glove on. I'm going to attempt, I hope this isn't making all kinds of noise, to pull the whole thing down, put it down, take the lid off and drop in one of my favourite beverages, which is a bovril cube. I love bovril. It really makes you feel, on a day like today, it really makes you feel good. So, and give that a stir. The only thing with this camera, it's really hard, because it's bigger than my normal camera, it's really hard to sort of get in the right angle and everything. I hope you can see that. Believe me, this is hot, I know that. My very essential implement, my spoon. I keep saying I'm going to get round to carving one, but I haven't done it yet. Always seems to be a knife handle gets in the way, or a set of scales. But I will do it one day. Well, there it is. Look at that. And that is a bit hot. Right. Very nice indeed. Oh, that is nice. It's got a nice anti-shake device on this, so I can shake near enough as much as I like, and you can still see me. So yeah, this has been unusual for me. I've as I say, I don't the proverbial old man, I don't get out much, but I've done it today. And also Ginger Bruce's competition, he said that he wants you to nominate somebody for the prize in his competition. So I've been thinking about this long and hard, and I'd like to nominate Mike Smith, because he puts himself out for people and he loves what he does, and he'll impart any knowledge that he's got to you. And he's a really brilliant teacher. He showed me how to put up my hammock, and which are all the little tricks and things that he used, and it was really interesting. And when we went to the plateau, he gave me a lift home, which was miles out of his way. He's such a lovely bloke, so I'd like to nominate him. And yeah, so if I was to win it, I'd like Mike Smith to get it. So this is 0 pence. Having a cup of tea. I'm going to have a little bimble round after I've packed away, and I'll film some more and show you. See if I can show you. It's just trees upon trees upon trees, really. But it's not a bad place to keep out of the way. But as I say, once it dries out, it becomes a playground for every kid on the block. But can't help that. Winter's here, and I can get out. So we'll just about get out. So I'm gonna put that down now. Wait for me fire to go out, and put the lid on. All my stuff is away. Hanging on a tree up there. The last thing to go away, as always, is my first aid kit. So I'm going to take that, put that on there. Thank the stars I haven't had to use it. Put it in the bag. I'm going to close the bag up. Unhook my dog, who's been waiting patiently. Oh dear. And he knows he's going to get around in a minute. So, and that's it. Have a quick whiz round just to show you. Leave no trace. There is absolutely, you wouldn't even know I've been here apart from a bit of trodden down stuff, and I can't help that. I'm going to go for a walk now out around here. Just take you for a bit. The wind's died down, so there shouldn't be too much noise going through the camera, but this camera does pick up some noises. Now I'm going to go onto one of the many footpaths that are over here, and just take a little bimble around. As you can see, you cannot, there are fields over in the distance, but they're in from the local park, but looking that way, this is very sparse. There's no leaves on the trees at the moment. You can imagine it's quite dark in here. Kids around here call it the spooky woods, so you can see why. You get a bit of light from it up there, but once that canopy is full with leaves, you don't get nothing. And down there, this is one of the main footpaths that goes out into one of the main fields over the back there. As you can see, just in the distance you can see a field. That's where they play football and stuff. But to make a little movie and do some shout outs, now in less than 4.5 minutes from my house, and I'm by no means a fit person. As I say, he's 8 years old now, but he doesn't show any signs of slowing up. He's a lot fitter than I am, I know that. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the thing, give you one quick look round. I'm going to, there you go, and I'm going home. This has been quite nice for me. I haven't been out here long. I've been out here exactly 45 minutes. So, and people know where I am. He loves mud. Any bit of dirt. I've had him come back to me. There's a couple of mud pits around here in the summer, and I've had him come back to me absolutely. All I could see was his eyes. Operation Mudman on me. Anyway, this is 0 pence from these little woods, right out in the back of his house, saying thanks for watching, see you later.